The Wrangler National Finals Rodeo is the roughest, most action-packed 10 days in all of sports, and saddle bronc riding is where it's at. Rodeo's classic event can go two ways, poetry and motion, or hell on earth. This year's fight for the World Championship would boil down to the final 8 seconds. Welcome to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, presented by Seminole Hard Rock. As the lights came up for round number 1 of the Wrangler National Finals, there were a lot of questions in search of answers. One thing was certain, the more than 17,000 fans who packed the house every night were in for a real treat. Cody DeMoss from Louisiana would emerge as a dark horse contender. Two major players from a year ago, world champ Taos Muncie and contender Wade Sundell, were once again in the mix. But it was the band of brothers, Jesse Wright, his twin brother Jake, and older brother Cody, who's already a two-time world champion. It looked to be the most formidable force as the NFR got underway with round number 1. Here comes Taos Muncie as he gets set to go, reigning world champion. Won the world title in '07, won it again last year. Comes in number 4 in the world.
Boy, a nice ride. Muncie, he was a little into his rein, but he squared his body up. And this horse was kind of, you know, the way he bucks, he's kind of like a square wheel. He's got a little drop, and he makes it real difficult to get over the front end, over those brakes. And I thought Muncie, man, that might be the best ride so far. Whether he takes the lead or not in this round, I don't know, but that was a pretty Bronc ride by Taos Muncie.
Score coming in for Taos Muncie, 87 points. Pretty good start on the road to maybe back-to-back world titles, a 3rd overall. Here comes Cody Wright, another two-time world champion, and what a rodeo family.
You know, he's got a couple boys himself. I think he's got one boy about 17 that he could be here as well. They're great.
He won the National High School Finals in saddle bronc riding. Another one of his sons won the National Junior High Finals in bull riding.
Yeah, and I think Cody right here, he may take the lead in the round. If he doesn't, I don't care. That was a great ride by Cody Wright.
One more look at it, and here's how a two-time world champion gets it done.
Look how quick he is with his feet, how high they are in the neck, every jump. Lori Darla, little duck left, little duck right, no big deal. 83.5, that puts him right now about 3rd in this round.
And here comes Jesse Wright, came here number 1 in the world, 133,000 plus in the bank, and he has been so good. You might remember he made it here 2 years ago after Rod Hay broke his leg, qualified for the NFR but couldn't do it. And he came in here 16th in the world, left here number 5. Last year, he left here number 2 in the world.
Yeah, he won about 80,000 the first year. Last year, I think about 140,000. And he's just going to make an absolute businessman ride right there, just solid. That horse was the kind of horse that would not really allow you to do much more than that. I mean, he's going to have a good score coming because he made no mistakes in this ride. But these guys both, you know, all 3 of these boys, they hold their feet good. Markouts are real important. They're real quick back to the front end. And then it's just get at it.
Round number 1 came to a conclusion with Jesse Wright scoring 84.5 points. Not good enough to win the round, but he did split 2nd and 3rd place money. Not bad for the top-ranked cowboy in the world. Current world standings heading into round number 2. You can see those at the top of the screen. We pick it up with Butch Knowles making the call on Wade Sundell's ride. Wade matched up with a bronc called Mad Money.
Yeah, this horse is just meat for the grinder for Sundell, and he knows it. Finish strong and go to the lead in the round. I mean, that's a simple deal right there, in my opinion. Perfect ride. I mean, you can mark his ride 23, 24, 25 if you want it, but it's a nice horse. I have a tendency not to maybe mark a 25 on a real hopper like that. But the horse, you're going to mark 20, 19 or 20, so is it enough to take the lead? I'll leave it up to those guys. Watch the ride, though. I mean, that is so aggressive. We talked about knee issues late in the season for Wade Sundell. It looks like he's taking care of the problem. And that's a great ride for Sundell in this round.
Not going to take the lead, but he is going, or outright, but he's going to join the leaders at 84.5. Stage is set for the guy that's number 1 in the world, split 2nd and 3rd in round number 1. His brother Jake Wright, his twin brother, sharing the lead right now at 84.5.
Yeah, Cody's placing in this round with an 82.
And he's been a lot like Casey Field to me in the last couple NFRs. He has been a primetime player here.
Oh, look out, though. He's on the ground. You know, That horse gave him a bad shot out of there, and he didn't get a good mark out, but then he got back up. The start didn't really affect him getting back up. And see how he backs up right there? Then he reaches up and marks him out. But then he hangs one jump. He's trying to get going on him. But you can see how loose everything was. I mean, he just did not stay under everything, and that wasn't, that wasn't his fault. It just started bad and ended worse.
World Championship picture changing dramatically at the end of round number 2, but the Wright brothers would strike back in round number 3, and it started with twin brother Jake.
Here we go. I don't know if I like that right foot when he left the chute. I like the ride that's going on. I don't know if they got him at the gate or not, but that foot definitely got out of that front end in a hurry. If he didn't, if he did mark him out and everything's right, we should see a lead change in the round. I mean, that was a good ride by Jake Wright. Well, might have been enough stall, I think it was, to wave it. But see how he pulled it right there? You don't want to do that. I mean, that's a real close call. But I think that horse stalled enough, he didn't need to worry about it. And after that, he gave him a comb, and that was a pretty ride.
Yeah, you can hear he liked it.
Yeah.
87 plus for him.
That's good.
So he's going to move to the lead, Jake Wright.
Wade Sundell already off to a really good start over the first 2 rounds. Get Smart is the Bronc, and man, does he start a good Bronc ride here.
Yeah, and he's going to get all the money in this round. Whoa, what a finish for Wade Sundell. Holy cow. He is on absolutely high gear right now. Get Smart, that's a rank horse. They don't ride this horse very often. And you have to do it by being aggressive. Boy, and he goes at him. Look at this. Feet up there, flying up there, trying to stay under everything. Get Smart, here come the ducks. Left, right, dismount, doesn't matter. That's after the whistle, barely after the whistle. They're going to throw him in there at 85 points. That should let him move to number 2 in this go-around. That's huge for Wade Sundell. What a battle now between Jake Wright, Wade Sundell, and Taos Munson.
We talked about Jesse Wright. He's number 1 in the world. He bucked off last night, dropped to 12th in the average. His twin brother Jake has the lead in the round at 87. Last guy to go.
Yeah, and another great horse. This is Let Her Rip. And Jesse Wright, you know what? He had no score last night. He may get the best score tonight. That was a Coleman right there. That looks so good. Talk about on the offense on a ride. And that's what he needs to do. He can't, one ride isn't going to cost you because they're going to place deep in the average on 9, maybe even 8 horses out of 10. But you can't afford to make any more mistakes. And man, look how aggressive he was. This horse ducked, moved that right, moved to the right. He kept his chin down. He got after him. And we're going to see 2 Wright brothers right at the top of the heap now in this go-around. 87 points for Jesse. That's cool.
Everybody expected the Wright brothers to be a force here at the Wrangler NFR, and in round number 3, they were exactly that. Justin Booth's results saw them on top. Jake and Jesse splitting the round at 87 points apiece. Afterwards, they talked with Katie Kaufman.
Jesse, we have to say, we know there's sibling rivalry between the 2 of you, but tonight you both split the round with a pair of 87s. How neat is that to share with your brother?
It's awesome. He rode great. He was 87, and I come out on Let Her Rip, and she's a really good horse, and it's awesome to split the round with him. We'll be able to go up there and get the buckle together. It'll be a good time.
And Jake, first trip to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. I saw your autobiography and their documentary. You're just proud to be under these bright lights, aren't you?
Yeah, it's exciting, and it's going really good. And last night I split it with some friends, and I'd rather split it with my brothers, but I love all the guys, and I'm just having fun, I was back there, and I said, hope he's 87, we can ride together, and sure enough, he's 87, so I'm just having fun. It's a dream come true.
That's right, Jeff. Dreams are coming true down here on the arena floor.
With 3 rounds down and 7 still to go, the fun would continue for all 3 of the Wright brothers. They would make a lot of noise as they all chase gold in Las Vegas, Nevada.
This presentation of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo presented by Seminole Hard Rock is brought to you by Wrangler. Long live Cowboys. Seminole Hard Rock Entertainment. By Ram Trucks. Guts, Glory, Ram. B&W Trailer Hitches, the official trailer hitch of the PRCA. ISO Heat Injector Cleaner and Water Remover. For fast starts and better fuel economy year-round. Use ISO Heat.
From the outside, the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo seems almost peaceful, but once you step inside the doors at the Thomas and Mack Center, that's where the chaos begins. The only refuge for the Bronc riders, the locker room. And right now, the Wright brothers are kings on the block. And in round number 4, they would face some of the rankest Broncs on the planet. It all kicked off with the elder brother, Cody Wright, on a Bronc called Billings.
And we have seen him make some big-time Bronc rides in this eliminator pen. Two-time world champion. Having to fight off his younger brothers right now.
Well, this is Billings, the Raptor G-Horse, and he's big, but big long jumps. I think this will be good. Cody, just stay aggressive because he's strong. You can see big long jumps. You have to do it yourself, kind of turn loose your swells to beat him to the front end. No problem for Cody Wright. And this is a pretty good pick as far as the horse is drawn in this particular pen.
Closing in on $2 million in his career, 2 world championships.
Yeah, and that's the mark out I was kind of trying to explain. See how he held his feet? Yeah, so instead of pulling them clear to your cantle, they only go about to your back cinch, and they're quicker to get back to the front end with your leverage on your rein. Nice job. 86.5 points for Cody Wright. Man, oh man, the Wright boys have already won nearly $83,000. We'll see what they end up after this round.
Cody DeMoss was about to have an ISO Heat fast start to the rest of his Wrangler NFR. He was going to have to get past a great Bronc called Awesome.
This could be a ranked son of a gun right here. Come on, Cody. Keep going. You know, they're never, it's not ever pretty, but Cody DeMoss is going at it. You see how he's ducking left, ducking right, walking on the front end, kick one jump. I mean, everything you can put into a ride to try to buck somebody off, this horse does it. And Cody DeMoss is a cowboy. There's his little girl right there. DeMoss, it's all set up on the mark out, and boy, he held his feet good. Big swoop right there, and Cody, every time he could, he'd hang one jump and he'd turn loose and go at him. And I'm glad the judges saw it too, because, you know, when you watch a guy go at one like this, and it's not always pretty, you don't dock him as much for mistakes like on a hopper. 86, that's big.
That ride by Cody DeMoss, that was a lot of fun to watch. And Jesse Wright trying to find a seat here on Wild Bill from Frontier Rodeo. His older brother, Cody Wright, he's in the lead right now. His twin brother, Jake Wright, he's already hit the dirt. And the scary guy here is that guy down there in the chute. Over the last couple of Wrangler NFRs, he's been amazing. He's been able to just show off.
Yeah, here we go. Jesse Wright, he is going for it. He's got a great ride started. This horse is long, walking on his front feet, got some drop, and Jesse Wright just stuck it on him. So we'll see. We saw 2 Wright brothers last night split the go-around. Jake Wright and Jesse Wright. We'll see if Jesse can split it with Cody. The score is going to tell the story. But I tell you what, he did. He rode a bad one right here, Jeff. What an aggressive Bronc ride. Handles his rein good. He goes at him. That's the ride he needed. He used the mulligan early in the second round. He needed not to make a mistake. Wow, 90 points is not a mistake. I'm not kidding you.
While round number 4 provided some of the highest mark rides of the week, that was not the case in round number 5. In fact, only 3 Cowboys would make the whistle in the face of the rankest Broncs on the planet. One of those Cowboys, this guy right here, Cody DeMoss, on the back of Lock and Load from Sammy Andrews.
You and I have watched this horse so many times here, Jeff, with so many other guys. And this horse is a great horse for Cody DeMoss. I think it fits real well, but he's really strong right out of it. Those first 4 jumps, he brings it. You know, DeMoss, he has to make sure he's under everything right there. If he makes 2 jumps and he's in good control, we may see a lead change in the round. Good chance for Cody.
83 has the lead right now.
See Tom Nunes right there. He's another former saddle Bronc rider. He's down here working at the NFR, trying to get that horse kind of leaning off the gate. There's the stall, so they waived the markout rule, and Cody DeMoss has to get things going. He's behind. He hung 2 jumps. That's because he didn't have to mark him out. He kind of waited and let that horse beat him. And like I said, this horse makes fast jumps. When they come real fast. Good finish for Cody. But just, you know, shouldn't be enough to move him into third because there's only been 3 guys that have managed to stay on. Probably second place for sure, maybe even first. Probably I'd say second though.
And Butch Knowles was exactly right. 78 points would move him second in the round. And as Cody DeMoss made his way out of the arena, he watched it back on the big screen, not realizing at the time that that was probably the biggest 78-point ride of his career. Second place in the round, and it kept him alive in the average race.
This is going to be a go-around that's going to change that World Championship picture a little bit as Jesse Wright gets that one last night, 90-point ride. Cole Elsher's got the lead tonight. You got Jesse Wright. He's trying to win or at least split 3 rounds in a row right now.
Well, he won Omaha on this horse, so he knows what it's all about. I was talking to J.D. Hammaker today, and, you know, this is a day off as good as Jesse Wright's riding, and he should definitely move to the lead in the round, if not at least second place. I'm going to say the lead. And what a big deal right there. You know, and that's why Sundell's sitting back there thinking, holy cow, I let one get away. And look at the mark out. Wasn't there. Did they get him? Not sure.
Yeah, and they got him. No score.
Did they get him? Oh, my goodness, Jesse. So he lets one get away. So Sundell now, that kind of lets things open up. The door squeaks back open.
The 3 Cowboys that made the whistle, it was a round to remember. For the other 12, it was one that they would rather forget.
Right there, our cameraman, that's like sneaking up on a rattlesnake. Maybe don't get too close for a while because he's not ready for it.
With 5 rounds down and 5 still to go, Jesse Wright was still number 1 in the world, but he was 7th in that all-important average race. The good news for him, there was a lot of rodeo left. And as we hit halftime of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, so many Cowboys still had a shot at that gold buckle. All 3 of the Wright brothers were very much alive. Wade Sundell and Taos Muncy all had a shot at the gold buckle. Coverage every night of the Wrangler NFR started with Inside the Wrangler NFR. The Wright brothers were a big hit.
So, you know, 13 kids, how do you get attention from mom and dad growing up in 13? So me, my turn next. How does that happen? 13 children.
You don't get attention.
Jake, how do you get anything to eat with that many kids? You gotta fight for scraps, don't you?
Yeah, just fend for yourself, I guess.
Is it possible that in the near future, half of the top 15 could have the last name of Wright?
Yeah, it's a very, very big possibility, you know. They work really hard, and we're always trying to get better and pushing each other. And Cody's boys are just phenomenal athletes, and that's something they want to do really bad, and they just can't wait to be able to do it. And they work every day at it.
While those appearances were fun, these guys got right back to business when the lights came up as we jump into what happened in round number 6.
Here comes Cody Wright, 3rd in the average, number 6 in the world right now. He's seen his younger brothers steal all the thunder here, trying to change that.
Boy, and he might right now. This is a grandson out of the Great Horse Graded Coconut. Fast, but not too fast for Cody Wright. He just sat right there and just got after it. That's a day off for Cody Wright.
Boy, Graded Coconut, yeah, maybe my all-time favorite bareback horse.
That was just a great stallion, too. That horse has influenced the Calgary Stampede string. It's unbelievable the influence that horse has had and how strong his offspring is bucking.
He was a gentle giant until you rolled him into that chute. Boy, and Cody Wright waiting to see if he can move to the lead in this round. It's still pretty soft, 81 on top.
They painted himself into a corner. He's got to come get him now in the go-arounds. He's going to, try all he can and kind of let the chips fall where they may. And he's going at this one. So Taos Muncy needs to win a go-around. He's after it. What a nice horse. Look at this. Oh, man.
Boy, and Flaming Desire kicked the entire 8 seconds.
Yeah, that looked good. That's the horse Cody Demos was 81.5. The first time this horse was out, I think it was a little better trip than it was with Cody. Watch the kick. It never stops. This horse just gets to standing in one spot, jumping and kicking. But Taos, I mean, that was a perfect ride. Oh, that looked good.
That was pretty. 84 changes things at the top of the leaderboard. New leader in Taos Muncie, the reigning world champion. Daryl Barron climbing up there, trying to help Sundell get set on Lori Darling.
Yeah, nice Bronc. Cody Wright was 83.5 points on this horse the first time she was out. So, you know, Wade's got a real good chance to maybe take the lead in the round. There's the nod, there's the mark out. And a great one. So Sundell, if his knee's sore, I don't see it yet. He is combing this one. Go on, Wade, keep going, finish it. Good ride. Now just kind of wait for the pickup man. No, don't do that. There's a reason those guys have Dodge written out there, Ram written out there on their shafts. They're there to help you on the ground. Looks like he's okay though, but boy, what a good ride, and I think he should take the lead in this round. Little duck left, little duck right, but good to ride, lots of kick, finishes strong. So Wade Sundell, I think he just answered what was going on. 84 points, he moves for a tie in this go-around now.
Jesse Ride's going to be the last guy to go. Highest score of the week, this kid had it, 90 points back in round number 4. Number 7 in the average, number 1 in the world standings right now.
Well, you know, it missed his horse out last night, and that was a mental mistake, and that just brings you back with a little vengeance to make things right. And he's got a great ride started, too. Looks like his saddle's kind of rocking forward just a little bit, meaning it's over the break, but a good, strong finish right there for Jesse. You know, I thought Jake was a little stronger ride than they marked him, but we'll see what they do with Jesse. Cody right now in the tie for the lead in this round. Can Jesse move into the top 4? We're about to find out. But see how far forward his saddle's going? It almost looks like if his back cinch was on there to keep it from going clear forward, it might go over that horse's head. 81.5, so he is going to move into the top 6 in the round.
Taos Muncie now split the round with Wade Sundell last night. 9th in that average, but number 3 in the world. Oh, issues again.
Man. You know, and that mark out was solid. Maybe too solid. That could have been what got him thrown over into that rain hand. Boy, it looked so good out of there, but you can see he was into his rain hand after that. Okay, hold his feet. Boy, he does. Then reaches up there and just gets kind of straight. Boy, trouble right out of there for Taos Muncie. He wanted to get things going and just kind of throw some dirt at that horse going, you rascal. And that's probably going to take his chances completely away to win a world title.
But the world championship still very much a possibility for Jesse Wright.
Great chance right now. He's made a little mistake. Missed a horse out that he shouldn't have the other night, and it kind of left the door open for some guys, so he can't afford to do that again. And he didn't tonight. He held him, and that's the result. He's got a great ride started. He could actually win this round. Jumps and kicks, sets his feet, and he should go to the lead in this round. If not, it'll be very close to Tyrell Smith.
83 points is all he needs to beat.
Boy, what a nice ride. And it all started. I talk about that mark out all the time. But see how he held him? Held him one more jump and let that horse bring him. And just fires him back up right in front and always ahead of the horse. From that point on, you know, you got 25 points to mark that ride. You're going to mark it 23, maybe 24 of them. Pretty ride and 84 points to the lead.
With no chance of winning the average title, Jesse Wright knowing that he has to get it done in the go-arounds, and that's exactly what he did in round number 6. When we come back, the top 10 buck-offs from this year's Wrangler NFR in the saddle bronc riding. It was a lot of dirt. And we'll take a closer look at the Wright brothers. When you attend a go-around at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, you got to come early and spend some time in that pro rodeo fan zone. They have everything from the mechanical bull to great country music, and it really sets the stage for the fun that goes on inside the Thomas and Mack Center.
And while the fans are loose and having fun outside, it's a different story inside the building, especially for that guy right there, Cody Wright, his brother Jake, and his other brother Jesse. Get a closer look at these brothers in arms as Ram takes us behind the sheets.
Having them along, I think, really helps me. You know, they're young, and I don't want to accept that I'm getting old and don't ride as good, so I think it pushes me. I want them to win, but I want to win too.
He opened a lot of doors for us. He's made it pretty easy. Like, if we have any questions, we can ask him. Cody, he's quiet, but once you warm up to him, you don't want to warm up to him. No, I'm kidding. Jesse, he's impatient. He's nicknamed the Grandpa, so.
You know, it's been really fun to help them along. I do all the entering, and you know, I don't know if they like it, but I do it.
Traveling with family's way is always nice, and it makes you a pretty good sport because you want to win just as bad as they want to win. I love it when we're all in the top four. It keeps money in the truck and in the family, so I like it.
From the big three in saddle bronc riding to the top 10 buck-offs from this year's Wrangler NFR in the saddle bronc riding event, we start with number 10. It happened in round number 9. Bradley Harder against the reigning saddle bronc of the year, Chuckalator, and down comes Harder. Cody Tatum is number 9. He was also on Chuckalator in round number 5, and you can see why this big bronc right now is the best in the business. Number 8, Jacobs Crawley in round number 3 against Hippie Chick. Down he comes. We'd see Jacobs again later in the countdown. Number 7, Tyrell Smith on 4 aces in the 4th round. Down he comes. Back to Bradley Harder, this time in round number 3 on Cimarron Jack. Tough Wrangler NFR for Harder. Number 5, Jacobs Crawley survives the rear out but cannot make it 8 seconds. Number 4, Sterling Crawley does not make it to the top of Shoshone Mountain. Number 3, Jesse Wright. This was scary. He comes down hard on Get Smart in round 8. Number 2, Cody Tatum in the 7th round. Catches a little sunburn from Navajo Sun. And number 1, Wade Sundell, not for the severity of the buck-off, but just how it broke his momentum in that drive to win a world championship that happened in round 5. We spent a day in the life with the Wright brothers, and as you can imagine, it's a pretty demanding schedule. Started out at 9 a.m. with Jesse Wright. He's in the locker room making sure that saddle's exactly the way he wants it. By 11 a.m., these guys are signing autographs, and that's what makes the Wrangler NFR so much fun. You get to be up close and personal with your heroes. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, John Davis and Commissioner Carl Stressman of the PRCA, they're holding a saddle bronc riding meeting. A little bit of downtime, and at 5 o'clock, all 3 brothers in the SUV, and they are headed to the Thomas and Mack Center. And it's there where they'll get a little bit of training, have some fun, check the draw, and get ready to rodeo. Time for another round of the Wrangler NFR. And speaking of getting ready to rodeo, Sunday nights on GAC, that's where you'll find us. And on February 10th, we'll kick off the 2013 Extreme Bull season. We'll be in Rapid City, South Dakota. With just a few rounds remaining, Cody DeMoss was getting set to make his move at the Wrangler NFR. And top contender Wade Sundell had not had the NFR he'd hoped for, but he was not ready to wave the white flag.
There ain't no backing up, full steam ahead and letting it all hang out. That's the only way you're gonna win. Because you know everybody, all the other 14 guys, they ain't gonna hang up. You know they're gonna gas on and try to win first. So you gotta do the same thing.
Over a 10-day stretch, more than 170,000 rodeo fans will be in attendance at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. With 3 rounds remaining, here's how the World Championship race looked in saddle bronc riding. Jesse Wright was still number 1, but he was 5th in that average race. Scary guy, Cody DeMoss, number 1 in the average. Cody DeMoss, Road to the Wrangler National Finals, presented by Seminole Hard Rock. And DeMoss is #1 in the average, #4 in the world, and about $25,000. We talked about him off the top of the show. He needs to get some go-around money to really get into that World Championship race.
And I think this could be his chance. Jesse Wright was 87 on this horse the first time he was out. This is Let Her Rip from the Frontier Rodeo. So DeMoss, he's got a chance right here, not only to just stay in the lead, but to maybe win the go-around. Cody, stay aggressive. And he does. That's a good feeling, especially if you're 7 for 7. Now he's 8 for 8. We'll wait and see what they do with him in the go-around, but the important part, marked him out. Very aggressive ride going across there. You know, Cody DeMoss, he's quietly just been right there knocking at the door for several years to win a world title. This might be a chance yet this year.
81.5 for him. Needs some of that go-around, Matty. Absolutely. He's in a 3-way tie for second place right now. Cody Wright getting set to go. Hippie Chick from Bronc is going to be the horse. #2 in the average, #5 in the world. 43,000 for Cody Wright.
All right, straight mark out. This is Hippie Chick, and you can see Cody. This looks good too. You give a right boy a nice horse that rides and jumps and kicks and just does this out in front of the chutes, that's the result. Nice ride. Can he catch Tyrell Smith's 84? It's going to be awfully, awfully close, no question about it. I didn't see anything wrong with that ride. Boy, starts with the mark out and then just beats him to the front end. Hippie Chick, nice horse, you know, no question about that. Big boy, you still have to do your job. 82.5 for Cody Wright. Now that jumps him into second place in the round all by himself.
Here comes Jesse Wright. Get smarts the Bronc, 73,000 plus for him. Needs to make qualified rides.
Don't hurry your feet. That looked good right there. Little duck left, little duck right. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and down he comes. And I mean, he got wadded up when he hit the ground.
Jesse Wright, a little bit wobbly right there.
Man, what a great horse. Much different trip, though, than he was with Wade Sundell. Those ducks are coming, and Jesse's trying to get in there and get after him. That horse bucks off about 70% of the guys that gets on. That's bull stats right there. He's not easy.
Round #8 ending on a rough note there for Jesse Wright. And then round #9, Taos Muncie, the reigning world champion, still holding on to the hopes that maybe he can repeat and win his 3rd world championship. Good draw in round #9. Had the Wayne Bull Bronc called awesome.
Yeah, this is the horse Cody DeMoss was 86 points on earlier. But Taos has got a lot of rain jerked through his hands, so he's going to have to bear down, and he does. So I look maybe for a lead change now. Taos Muncie, wow, that was a little scary. When he zipped that rain through his hand, it looked like it was plenty long. This big swoop right here, now you watch, is all awesome, jerks his head away from him. Right there, Taos loses a little bit about it. Probably felt like 6 feet to Taos Muncie. 84 points, though. That feels like you're on top of the world now, and he battled it out. Good effort by Muncie.
And a new leader in the go-around at 84. Got the lead by a mile. Cody Wright, #2 in the average, 4th in the world, 2-time world champion. Look at that leaderboard. Taos Muncie has a big lead over everybody else, but still to ride. You got Cody Wright, Cody DeMoss, and Jesse Wright.
Well, Cody Wright, he's had a good week, 58,000 plus. He's on Hat Stomper. I love the name of this horse. Cody, you see Hat Stomper going down through there. He's just kind of covering a lot of ground, and Cody Wright's going to get to the whistle. He may get a rewrite option. That horse didn't have near the trip, and in the eliminator pin of horses, he's going to maybe get the option. Whether he takes it or not, I'm not sure if he wants to. We've only seen 4 qualified rides.
There's a look at the race right here. Jesse Wright, 1st in the world. He's 8th, but look how much money he's won. $206,000. In fact, Jesse Wright has won over $73,000. Well, 78 is the score for Cody Wright.
He's yeah, that answers my question. Yeah. No, heck no.
Yeah, he's 2nd place right now. Gonna get a check no matter what.
Yeah, he didn't get the option, and he got quite a few points. So 78 points puts him 2nd in the round.
Here comes younger brother Jesse. He is not going to win the average. He's going to have to do it in these final 2 rounds in terms of just pick up those go-round checks. But he has a big lead in the world as he nods in round 9.
Well, Jesse Wright just needs to take care of business. Bad go out of there. They're going to waive the markout rule. So Wright needs to make sure he gets the whistle. He looks like he's got just a nice ride started on a nice horse and a bad pin. There's the 8 seconds. Jesse Wright definitely is going to get a score. And he needs to keep winning. 8th in the average. That's not going to be a big check. It will be a little bit, about $4,400 if he's 8th at the end of it. We'll see where they place him now on this ride. He makes a good ride. This horse jumps and kicks, goes straight down the arena.
75.5 points is the score for him.
What a methodical Wrangler NFR so far for Cody DeMoss, right in the thick of that average in the World Championship race. And he knows what he needs to do.
Make sure you mark him out. You know, and he's pretty calm and collected. He's a veteran here. He's been here too many times. He's healthy, and he's got a great ride started. He may just win the round. Come on, Cody. Keep going. This looks good. That's a good Bronc ride for Cody DeMoss. That's a great Bronc ride.
Ride with determination for the Cowboy. It's number 3 in the world, number 1 in the average.
Boy, oh boy, if I'm the judge, that might be the leader. He's going to be close to Taos Muncie either way. Boy, look at this. He just goes at it. This horse jumps and kicks, then he moves forward, stutter steps right there. DeMoss, no problem, keeps it up. Very aggressive. Waiting. Hey, he didn't take the lead, but he was right there for second. 83 points for Cody DeMoss. That's a huge ride for DeMoss. Good for him.
So as the lights come down on round number 9, the World Championship race has gotten even tighter. Jesse Wright is still number 1 at almost $210,000. But Cody DeMoss, solid in the average, number 1 there, and 3rd overall. That average check could almost erase that entire lead from Jesse Wright. So if you're Jesse Wright, you get the feeling somebody's following me. But will he still be number 1 and out front after round number 10?
This presentation of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo presented by Seminole Hard Rock is brought to you by Seminole Hard Rock Entertainment. Pendleton Whiskey, the official spirit of the PRCA. Heston by Massey Ferguson. There's hay, and now there's Heston hay. Diesel Formula Stay-Bil keeps diesel fuel fresh, protects against corrosion, and helps remove water. Use it every fill-up to keep your diesel engine running strong. Pfizer Animal Health, the official animal health provider of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo.
Round 10 of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo presented by Seminole Hard Rock. It's down to Cody DeMoss, who's been in this situation before and come up empty, and young Jesse Wright, who's comfortable in that top spot. Cody Wright talked about his brother's chances of winning a world championship. He was quite emotional.
I would be. I'd be real proud. You know, I know what it takes to get here. Even to be in that position to win, you know, I'd just be happy as all get out for him.
And while Big Brother was not going to win his 3rd world championship, he had a big role in this final round. He was a potential spoiler, taking money away from Cody DeMoss.
Oh, look out, look out. This is big stuff right here. Cody Wright, if he can finish this ride, that's the stuff he needed. Now that's putting the pressure on Jesse now. Cody's one of those guys, Jeff. He comes in here 2nd in the average. He needed to be placing to force Jesse to place to win a world title. I think he's going to be in the lead in the round. If he's not, I better go down there and have a talk with him. That was a beautiful ride.
They tried to bring you a vest earlier this week.
Well, I might earn it this time. 85. He does move to number 1 in the round. So it is getting interesting now.
Here comes Cody DeMoss. He has been in this situation before. It has not worked out very well for him. You know, a little bit out of his control. He does not control his own destiny. But, you know, the big thing for him right now is you got to make the whistle, take care of the next 8 seconds, and just see what happens.
If he rides, he wins the average, no less than that. And if you can't win a world buckle, that average buckle is the next best thing. But, you know, Cody's got to do one before he can do the other. And he, you know, I thought he looked so solid last night, like no pressure.
He's been in this situation a couple of times in the past, but he's always been hurt.
Yeah, unhealthy.
Yeah, like seriously hurt and trying to gut it out. Let's go, Cody.
All right, DeMoss. Big mark out. Oh, boy, he's loose. He's under everything again, though. Oh, man, that was scary right out of there. He's got him now. The hard part's done, providing he marked him out of the chute. Cody DeMoss is 10 for 10, and he darn sure should go into the top 3 in this round.
Hot sauce.
What an effort. That horse was not easy to mark out. and he gets going. And boy, from this point on, he almost got rolled out of that saddle that first jump. I'll bet his little wife about fell completely out of her seat. He is back, waiting for the score, and just like team roping, who the heck knows how it's gonna go?
86 points, and Demos is now #1. That's exactly what he wanted to do. He's going to get one buckle for sure. He's going to get the average buckle. Is he going to get the World Championship buckle?
Well, here's where
I can't tell you. There's his brother Heath right there, too, hugging him. Heath's usually here.
Oh, man.
Now to Wade Sundell, Lunatic Friends, you like the draw.
I do like the draw, but it's a tough round all of a sudden now. This is a great horse, and I think he's a day off for Sundell, but he needs to win in the top 3 in this round to stay in the hunt.
He's 3rd in the average, #2 in the world. Probably can't get better, or definitely can't get better than #3 in the average.
All right, here we go. This is why I like this horse. This is why Wade likes him. Look at him firing up in there. This big paint is outstanding. Oh, no. They got him at the gate. So Sundell's chances just went out. Let's watch this. Is he there? No.
Cardinal sin there for Sundell as he misses that horse out.
Oh, man, and a big break right there for Demos, Cody Wright, and maybe Jesse Wright. I don't know. This is crazy.
So if you're Cody Demos, your heart's pounding. Jesse Wright, Pedro, 7th in that average. #1 in the world. And for sure, you're going to need Jesse Wright to make some money in this go-around if he's going to hold on to that top spot. It all boils down to the final 8 seconds of the season.
Man, oh man. Here we go. Little stall, so they waved the mark out real, but he's behind. Kind of got his chin. Now he's got to get going, and he is. He's making a good ride, too. I think he's got the hard part done. There's the whistle. There's 8 seconds. Is it enough to place? That's going to be the question. And Cody Demos, he's trying to do the math in his head. Boy, wild start right there, but the horse stalled, so they gave him a free roll. That part was right. This part, where are they going to put him? That was a good Bronc ride. Aggressive, tough round, 80.5. That splits. Well, that puts him in 4th place. 4th place right now. Is it enough? Hey, I don't know. I don't know. It could be Demos. It could be Cody Wright. I think Demos has the best chance, probably.
Here's a look at the final world standings, and you can see how close it actually was. Less than $800 separating Jesse Wright and Cody Demos for that world championship. Cody Wright in 3rd. Jake Wright wound up in 6th place. To talk to the champ, here's Katie Kaufman.
Thanks, Jeff. Jesse, you've had your ups and downs this week here at the finals, but you won the title by less than $797. What does this title mean to you?
It's awesome. It's what I've been dreaming about since I started riding Broncs, and to finally get it done and all the hard work I put into it, it feels pretty good. Like you said, I didn't have that great of finals, but to end it with still being on top makes me feel pretty good.
Is this a legacy we're going to start seeing in the Wright family for years to come?
I hope so. I sure hope to keep it in the family a little bit.
Next Sunday here on GAC, we'll return to the 2012 Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, and we'll put the spotlight on steer wrestling and Big Luke Branquino's quest for back-to-back gold buckles. But the 2012 saddle bronc riding scene was dominated by 3 brothers, the Wright brothers, Jesse, Jake, and Cody. Cody, a 2-time world champion, Jake getting his feet wet, and for Jesse Wright, his very first world championship. Congratulations to Jesse Wright, the 2012 PRCA Saddle Bronc Riding World Champion.